Hello, welcome back to another Stonksy video. Today we're going to be looking at the 5-minute chart and particularly the double confirmation with the background color change and the arrow confirmation coming soon after, and just how effective it has been not only on this market pump that we've had at the time of recording, but also how it is in general when volatility comes into the market and just how useful it can be. So before we move on, please do make sure you drop a big like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you click them links in the description because we're going to be looking at obviously these trades that Stonksy has taken on the indicator, but you're going to have a place to trade them, so make sure you click that first link in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN to get your non-KYC account. It is the best non-KYC platform out there, so make sure you take advantage of that and get yourself some nice welcome bonuses while you're at it. So as you can see on the screen, currently we've got Bitcoin loaded up, and you can see here at the time at Thursday we got the change into the green arrow, followed closely by the bullish arrow confirmation. So obviously for green it's bullish, and then for when we're looking to the downside, red will be the bearish confirmation. So if we measure that from around the time of when the background color change came in, but also when the arrow came in from open until close. Now at the time of recording, obviously Bitcoin is around the same levels. It has chopped in and out of two other background color changes, but we managed to capture all of this move, which was absolutely fantastic. Now that has come in at 5.7%. So say for instance you're trading on 10x leverage with $1,000. That will have yielded you 57% ROI, aka $570 profit. That's obviously with $1,000 at 10x leverage. You can do the math on if you're trading with more at 10x leverage, and then obviously if you're trading with 5x leverage, it would have been half of that. So it would be coming in around just over $250, which is fantastic considering that this trade was open, no more than around about a day. So that's what we're looking at on Bitcoin. Now I just want to mention as well, at the time of recording, Stonksy is long on the 1 hour on Bitcoin as well, and that is still open. If we move over to Ethereum, Ethereum has obviously had an absolutely wild pump. It has surged in price. If we look here, just on Thursday, obviously today is Friday, just on Thursday, we was at just over $1,800. At the time of recording, we have just fell down a little bit, but around $280. Now, if we measure that move from when the arrow confirmation come in, obviously we had the green background color change, the arrow confirmation came in. Up to now, even with ETH falling down at the moment, that is 25%. All the way to the top is just over 37%. But again, if you're using, say, 10x leverage on $1,000, that will have yielded you 260% ROI, aka you would have 2.6k in profit. So that is absolutely fantastic. And then you can do the conversion down, say 5x leverage on $1,000. That will have yielded you just over $200 profit. So absolutely fantastic. And that is literally just in one day. So this alone, even on a sensible leverage like 5x, that will have paid for your full month of Stonksy and more. You will have had some nice change in your pocket in just one day, and then the rest of the month is free. So that's just how good the indicator has been on this pump. It's been absolutely fantastic. If we move over to Sol, and as you can see, all these coins we're going to be covering today have got a similar outlook on them when it comes to catching this pump. Just waiting for Stonksy to load here, but here it is. And again on Sol, you can see green background, green arrow came in, and currently at the time of recording we are 13% up with the background still open, but we did go up to 18, just under 20% actually. So again, you do the conversion on, say, 10x leverage, $500, you'll have been up over $500. You've had over 100% ROI on that trade. And you can probably look at it at the time of recording, you can see the price is falling down, and you might say, well, why is, the background still open? We have had pullbacks on this move. We got all the way up to 163 here, and we dropped down to 158, but it still kept chugging higher. So Stonksy will close this background out eventually, but at the time of recording, it's still open on a lot of these. Doge is another one, open on the 5-minute. We'll just wait for Stonksy to load here. It will load up, but all of these show absolutely superb returns on the 5-minute chart. If we just wait for it to load up, and then we'll have a look at that. But you can do these breakdowns yourself, when you're looking at what, move you might get. If you don't really know how to calculate it, then you can obviously find that information out. But pretty much 10x leverage, you need a 10% move to get your 100% ROI, and then you can just do a breakdown there. 5%, you need a 20% move. 5x leverage, you need a 20% move. So if we look at here, currently Doge is still up 17%, but did get as high as nearly 25%. So that is absolutely superb. And you don't really need much capital to benefit from these when they're starting off. As you can see here, the AVAX one was actually split in two. It captured this first move, went into a bit of a no trade zone, and then got back green again, and then caught the second move up. Sui has been one of the best performers, obviously, of recent. We did catch the full move up, and this is one that actually closed out. So Sui closed out again from where the background came in, then we had the arrow, and then where it closed out was for just over 15%. So that is a fantastic move on Sui, but you get the idea. We'll just flick through these really quickly. We've got XLM. Litecoin did another AVAX, kind of got one leg, came into a no trade zone, another leg on there. We've got DOT flying high again, pushing up fantastically. Aave. And you might think, well, where have you pulled these tickers from? These tickers literally just come from the watch list from when I'm on my live stream. So just watching it, and this is something that we cover regularly on the live stream, is looking at the 5-minute chart confirmation and looking at just how fantastic it is when you get the background color change plus the arrow confirmation soon after. Now, what you need to take into account is the settings. So on Stonksy, if we go and have a look, I run, and a lot of the users run, sensitivity 8 and confirmation period 1 on the arrows to get this accuracy. But also, sensitivity of 7 works quite well too. If we look at ENA is one of the best performers of this whole run. If we go and take a look, it has pulled in just under 40% with the pullbacks as well. It got to nearly 50%. And again, that is phenomenal. You know, you're running $1,000 at 10x leverage on this trade here. You're yielding $4,000 profit. Absolutely unbelievable. What a move on ENA that is. But IMX is another one, say, and WorldCoin, all boasting amazing returns on this 5-minute double confirmation. Now, if you're not following the Twitter account, make sure you do go and follow it, because I post these all the time about the double confirmations. We get a couple come through every day and post them about the double confirmations and just how strong they are, whether in an uptrend or a downtrend. These double confirmations on the 5-minute chart are something that we pay keen attention to on streams as well. But these are just a few examples of the watch list that we run through on stream. And I was just running through them and I got a handful of them. But across the whole market, Stonksy has absolutely obliterated this pump with gains. If we go look at Bitcoin, like I mentioned before, I'll just demonstrate that it is still long on the 1 hour chart as well. We'll just let Stonksy load up. Yeah, there we go. So it got into the long at just shy of 97k and rode it all up. So no matter what time frame you're on, you can find opportunity in the market. But this is just how good the 5-minute double confirmation is. Now, something I do want to mention is, obviously we've ran through the 5-minute chart and just how good it has been. If you come over to the YouTube channel and you watch this video here, Trading Bitcoin and Altcoins, Stonksy 6-minute chart, this also covers the 6-minute chart with the same pattern, the background color change plus the arrow confirmation. And this is something that we've noticed when we've been streaming and just looking at how Stonksy's performing on different time frames and kind of looking at how some of the features pull together. Now, the background color change plus the arrow confirmations obviously work hand in hand, because they're looking at momentum in the market and bullish and bearish trends in the market depending on the time frame. So do make sure you come and check out this video as well if you haven't already. It's a fantastic video covering the 6-minute chart and just how you can benefit from that as well, just in case perhaps there's no direct overlap between the 5 and 6 minute, but switching between them both yields the same results in capturing these fantastic moves in the market that we're seeing on Stonksy. Now, for those of you that maybe this is your first Stonksy video that you're watching, maybe you're not exactly sure what you get in the package, you do get full indicator access. You also get access to our Discord server and the trading bots we run on BLOFIN. Now, the trading bot are strategies that we pull from the indicator. So where you see the indicator on here like this, we can combine several different factors on a couple of different time frames and look at confluence for, you know, long and short trades. Now, we connect this up to BLOFIN and then connect it to a copy trade. So then users get whitelisted for the copy trade, and then the bot opens and closes trades for them automatically. Now, there obviously is some manual adjustments that can be made, you know, for like certain take profit levels, in percentage, stop loss levels, etc. on the user's behalf. Or they can just let it run freely and just let the bot open and close everything for them. So there is a bit of customization. However, that is another part of Stonksy that is attached to the plan. So no matter what plan that you get access to everything. So currently, we are running a 20% discount on first-time users' first month of Stonksy. So what you'll do is you'll head over to the link in the description, come to the Stonksy website. You'll then choose the monthly option here, and then you will put code BOT20 in at checkout. Now, when you click this button, it will take you to create an account on the Stonksy website. You'll then also put your trading view and your Discord usernames in at checkout. But make sure you do take advantage of this, because we won't be running it forever. And obviously on our monthly plan, this will take it down to £116 for your first month. After running it for a month, obviously, with it being a monthly rolling subscription, if you choose to stay with us, which, given the performance of Stonksy and the trading bots, you will definitely want to stay on with us. But this will just auto-renew. Obviously, if you want to then upgrade to, say, the annual or even the lifetime after seeing the indicator and the bots and being in the Discord, you can also opt to do that instead of staying on the monthly plan if you wish. But do make sure you click the link in the description, sign up to that, and take advantage of the discount code that we're running at the moment. But that is everything for this video. Hopefully, it has been a good guide to Stonksy, whether you're a Stonksy user or not. If you're not, no doubt you will be clicking that link and signing up on the discount. But if you are, and you maybe haven't tried the strategy yet, do go and take a look. You know, you can always go back on Stonksy and just have a look what it's done previously if you wish. But obviously, this is a good guide to show you just how capturing one move in the market can quickly turn, you know, your trading amount into multiples, such as catching that ENA move, you know, $1,000 to 4K on 10x leverage. And obviously on Bitcoin, if you're running at 5x leverage, you know, you would have got a nice pretty penny on that as well. So across the whole market, it would have been harder to lose money than make money this week, especially when you're running Stonksy and get the indications like this of when momentum is coming into the market. So if you're looking to, you know, edge up your trading, if you're looking to have that edge in the market, if you're looking to swap up your strategy, whatever it may be, do come and give Stonksy a go and join us over there. But that's everything for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Do make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.